Hey y'all, so what you see here is my 75-gallon, mostly US native tank. I say mostly because there is one fish in here that you probably won't see that is from South America, and that would be a bristlenose pleco. He spends most of its time in that piece of wood on the left. You might see a little tail flicker here and there, but yeah, you probably won't see it. Now this tank probably looks a little bit different from the last time I did a video on it. Big thing that you'll probably notice is the piece of wood on the right that's being held down by the rock. It wouldn't be a QC tank if there weren't a piece of wood that wasn't waterlogged yet. And there's also some more plants in here. There's some myriophyllum, that's the feathery looking stuff. The bigger leafed stem plant in the back is a Ludwigia. I believe it's a repens, whatever you call it. And there's some rotella in there as well. I can't remember if it's rotundifolia or HRA. I don't remember which one I put in here. That little plant toward the middle on the substrate that looks like dwarf is not dwarf. I took all the dwarf out of here because it just wasn't doing well. That little plant is, I forgot what it's called, but it's from Vietnam and it's supposed to put out runners and grow like dwarf apparently. So hoping that it'll do better. I had taken all of the crypts and moved them over to the left-hand side of the tank. Then you'll see the Panageton in the back. It's starting to finally take off. It's one of those plants that dies back during the winter time and when it's cold, and when it starts to warm up, it grows. And one thing I've tried and failed on is getting some Java fern or any kind of epiphyte plant to stick to that big piece of wood on the left. There are a lot of holes in that wood, but for some reason the plants just won't stay. I would put it in, it would look great. Next morning, they're all just floating around on the top. I've tried it probably about 5-6 times. Different holes, and it just wouldn't stay. And I know what you're probably saying, we'll take the wood out and super glue it. Nah, I don't want to do that. It's fine. Now, as far as the fish stocking, there are some new inhabitants in here. I have red lip shiners in here. I have some more mountain red belly dace. I mean, you're probably saying, QC, you've had those before. Yeah, but this is a new batch. The last batch just didn't do all that great. Remember I had that big die-off some time ago. But I've managed to get my hands on some more mountain red bellies. There are the orange spot sunfish. Yeah, I finally moved them over. I had 3 originally, and I was given another one by a pretty cool dude from around here who goes collecting and likes to give me the stuff that he doesn't want. I offer to pay him for it, he says no. I offer to buy him fish food for it, he says no. And if he's watching this right now, he's probably laughing his ass off. You can see up at the top, the larger looking killifish, that is the northern studfish. They still don't look like much yet, but hopefully the big male, or what I assume is the big male, will start to color up. They were still decently small last summer, but they might be pretty close to full grown, so we'll see if we get some colors off that guy. So getting a little closer here, you can see the larger sunfish in the middle is the one that was given to me, and you can see he's pretty much bigger than the other ones as they come into the frame. He was a little shy at first. He's starting to finally come out. He's still a little bit picky when it comes to eating. I did see him actually go after a pellet once. He's been a little picky since. You could also see some of the rainbow shiners swimming in and out. They are the ones that look like the glow light tetras in a way. And then we have the mountain red belly dace. They have a kind of a unique patterning. You could see some red along the belly, and their fins got a little bit of yellow, and they have like that lateral line that goes down the middle. It looks like it's kind of broken, and then they have spots. They're really kind of a pretty looking fish. And then you got that banded darter down at the bottom. That's the smaller of them. I don't know if that's a female or if it's just a subdominant male. And here comes the larger banded darter. And we also get a closer look at what I hope to be a carpeting plant. You can see closer up now that it's not quite the same as a dwarf sage. Very close looking. From far away it looks like it, but when you get a little bit closer, not quite the same. The fiery black shiner has some unique coloring. It's one of the bigger shiners in this tank. It has kind of like a reddish mouth, and it's got some red to its tail, and it's got some black, fiery black. Makes sense, right? And if you look really hard at the piece of wood on the left, you might be able to see a fin from the Grosvenose pleco poking out. That's where he likes to hang out. And you'll probably see some fish that looks like a gambusia female. I don't know how I got it. It obviously came in with a shipment of something, but yeah, I don't remember what it came in on, how long I've actually even had it in here. It's not one of the ones that I collected from work because those never left the school. Now I'm just throwing in this side view because you really don't see a lot of people do the side view of their tanks. It's usually the front or maybe from the top down. And now I'll just let you enjoy the tank without having to listen to me. You're welcome.